What is up, all of my horror fanatics out there? Welcome back. I'm the Jay Sloan, and I'm back here to do another video for you guys today. Today's date is January 27th, 2021, and I'm back here with another MailTime video. Today I'm going to be doing my MailTime number 35, and to be honest with you guys, this is it's one of the smaller MailTime videos that I've had. Now, I've been accumulating some of this stuff for a couple months now. One thing in particular took forever to get here. I mean, literally, I thought it was never going to fucking come. It finally showed up. So there's not too much here to show. With Christmas just passing last month, diving into the new year, there's bills, there's finances, there was presents, there's so many things. It's just hard to just buy and consume so much, media. As much as I love Blu-rays, as much as I love horror t-shirts, just, horror films in general, it was hard to justify it over the last couple months. That's not to say that there won't be any more coming in the future. There's going to be a pretty big Blu-ray haul here soon. More horror t-shirts for sure, some pre-orders, things like that. But nevertheless, I figured I would go ahead and shoot a video on what I have here. I have 3 Blu-rays and 1 horror t-shirt from the great Cavity Colors. And, yeah, so the first Blu-ray I'm going to show here, I'm going to dive right in. I'm not going to waste any time. The reason that the title of this video is not, horror t-shirt or horror t/horror Blu-ray updates, because this is actually not a horror Blu-ray. This is a non-horror title. It's not a cult classic. It's just a classic in cinema, and it's one that I've never owned in my collection. I've been sitting around with buddies, particularly Chris Brock, Jeremy. We're all talking about films that we don't have in our collection. My girlfriend specifically, there's a million things she'll ask me, a million different movies. I'm like, nope, don't have that, but I have 13 copies of Halloween. Not that that's a bad thing. If you have 13 copies of Halloween, you're doing it right. But this is one of those. It's like, why have you never fucking owned this, dude? And I don't know why. And, yeah, I'm just going to show it. Robert Zemeckis, classic starring Tom Hanks, and that is Forrest Gump. I don't really need to say anything about Forrest Gump. I mean, I think Tom Hanks is amazing in it. I think there are some actors in here are a bit cheesy. A few points in the film, it's a good film. It's either universally loved or severely hated by a lot of critics and fans alike. But me personally, I've always loved it. This is one of those movies. When you see it on TV, you're compelled to watch it, no matter what the duration is. If it's at the start, the middle, or towards the end, you want to keep it on the TV and watch Forrest run. So. It's been years since I've seen it. I picked it up at Walmart, so technically this is not a full MailTime video, whatever you want to say. But anyway, I wanted to throw it in here nonetheless. There's actually this Blu-ray and the next one that I got at Walmart, and there's nothing special about this Blu-ray, particularly. It's got I think it's got, I don't know if it's a DVD Blu-ray combo or not, I can't remember, but let's see, 2-disc collection. It's got 3 hours of bonus content apparently, so few special features here. Just never owned it. Saw it for less than $8. Figured I would pick it up, and that is, of course, the classic. Whether you love it or hate it, the classic Forrest Gump. Now, the next one is a horror film, and the rest of the contents in this MailTime video are horror related. So this one is actually a newer horror film, if you will. It's not within the last year or so, but I believe it might have been 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. And this is one that I've seen once, and this was out around the time, I think this actually premiered first, and then later on you got films like Bird Box, and these were similar and they were compared, and I've not seen Bird Box, but I did see this one, and I really, really enjoyed this one. One-time watch, so I can't wait to revisit it and kind of experience it again, because it's been years. And that is a John Krasinski and Emily Blunt film, A Quiet Place, which I know for a fact was directed by John Krasinski. I believe it was either the screenplay was co-written or something to that nature. He had a lot of heavy involvement with it, as well as Emily Blunt. Obviously, they're married, and they started the film together. Really, really good, really suspenseful, and I like this film from what I remember, because it had little to no dialogue, and for it to compel you to these characters, for it to make you have compassion, make you have just make you want to see these characters flourish and live in this horrific apocalyptic world, something we've never seen before, is really good to me. So before I say any more on it, I'm gonna have to give it another watch, and then I'll maybe possibly even a review in the future. If that's something you guys would like to see, comment down below. But A Quiet Place acted very well. The CG wasn't too bad, from what I remember when the monsters, I don't really know what you would call them, are shown. Yeah, A Quiet Place. I know A Quiet Place 2 is coming out, and that one as well was from Walmart, so it's, like I said, technically did not come in the mail. But A Quiet Place 2 is coming out. I figured I'd buy it. That was $8 as well, or under $8. Figured I would give it another watch. So that's A Quiet Place and Forrest Gump, my 2 Walmart pickups, if you will. And yeah, let's hit those to the side. Okay, so the next thing here was coming from Vinegar Syndrome's Black Friday sale. Now, this took me 2 months to receive. I'm not too upset about it now. I was a little bit then. I did some contacting to them, and it wasn't their fault. It was the post office's fault. But I finally received it, and I've kept it in this box since I've received it. I wanted to wait and open it with you guys, and it's been a couple weeks probably since I've received it. I'm just trying to get all this stuff organized, trying to find the time to do a video. Can be quite difficult. So we're going to go ahead and open it now and let you guys see what it is. Now, they had so many titles I wanted to pick up. Unfortunately, I'm not rich, so I was unable to buy every single one that I wanted. But this one caught my eye, and funnily enough, this caught my eye, and I've never seen this movie. I have seen it, I believe I saw it on In Search of Darkness, bits and pieces and tidbits, and I've seen reviews on this over the years. Never been able to see it, but this slipcover and this release, this just made me want to purchase this. And so I did, and it also stars Dennis Christopher, which is another reason I wanted to get this. He is the older version of Eddie in the It 90s miniseries, and that is a film called Fade to Black, which you are going to be seeing a close-up of, which I hear is kind of like, I believe it was made in 1980. I've heard it's got numerous slasher elements to it, and slashers are my favorite subgenre, so I know I'll adore this movie. I really like Dennis Christopher. I loved him in the 90s miniseries of It. He was actually one of the best proponents of the adult characters, in my opinion, so I can't wait to see what he does with this. I hear it has a stellar cast. Mickey Rourke's in there as well. Just an early 80s, well, actually it is 1980, forgotten gem in a lot of people's eyes, so I cannot wait to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Let's look at the slipcover really quick, and it's beautiful. Love that. You can see him there half painted, with his face kind of half painted up, fade to black, with the monstrous hand there gripping the pop with the popcorn in the right. Looks like a mummy's hand holding the popcorn. You got an embossed fade to black here. Eric Bimford lives for the movie. Sometimes he kills for them too. Love that. Let's take a look at the back now. I love all the different images. Now, this was hard for me because there's 2 different variants of this slipcover, and I really wanted both, but I wound up going with this one. But I like this on the back artwork here, showing the different monsters that he kind of transforms into for the killings, is what I'm assuming. And yeah, it looks really, really cool. I wanted to save this for just a full Vinegar Syndrome update when I showed Deadly Games off. It was not here in time, so I went ahead and showed that off, but really, really awesome. Cannot wait to watch this movie and dive into it and give you guys a full-length review if that's something that you would like to see. So, that is all when it comes to Blu-rays. That's all that I got for this one. And we're going to go ahead and set those to the side. Now, Cavity Colors. Love Cavity Colors. One of my favorite horror t-shirt companies to purchase from. Up there with Fright Rags, obviously, Terror Threads, Gutter Garbs. There's so many good ones. And when I saw this design, I knew that I had to get it, specifically because when I first started buying horror t-shirts back in the day, there was one that I wanted, and I never really could get it, and it was an American Psycho t-shirt. And I never really thought I would see another great, compelling design, and I can't even remember the site it was on now, but that was probably 9 or 10 years ago. When I saw this, I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta get it. I pre-ordered it, and you guys know it's an American Psycho design. So what I think I'm going to do is show you the contents in the box, and then cut and do a video and show you guys the image and what's on the shirt and the way that it should be seen. So first here, we have a little bookmark from their new Motel Hell design. I've actually got a Motel Hell baseball t-shirt from them that I really, really love. So there is the little bookmarker, which I'll definitely use, or bookmark, whatever you want to say. Then we have a Cavity Colors Monster Club sticker, which I have a bunch of these now saved up. Really cool. Got some paperwork. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Like an invoice little thing here. And here's the shirt, so we're going to go ahead and cut now and take a look at it. Okay, so here we have the great American Psycho design, obviously from the great Cavity Colors. As you can see, this is a baseball t-shirt, which I thought just fit this design. It's a sleek look. I thought it fit it perfectly. You have this beautiful fucking image here. You have front and center the massacre of Paul Allen here. He will not be reserving a table at Dorsey anytime soon. You have little bubbles here with the like the training scenes where he's exercising, peeling the face mask off with the inner monologue that he has with himself. You have the Phil Collins CD there. More Phil Collins CDs here. You have the Paul Allen business card, Patrick Bateman himself looking at the business cards and observing the thickness of it. So badass, man. I love this design. I saw it and I knew I had to have it immediately because American Psycho, although it's not talked about a lot on my channel, this is one of my personal favorites. And definitely keep your eyes peeled. You'll probably see this one in a Cheers and Beers episode very, very soon. Okay, guys, so that will be it for my mail time number 35. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'm sorry there wasn't too much to show, but what I did have, I wanted to get out there and just get a video up for you guys. Stay tuned. There's going to be further updates, further mail time videos, so on and so forth. Also, some collection videos will probably be coming within the next week or so. I plan on doing a full-length DVD/Blu-ray collection overview, possibly either that or splitting it up in sections and doing a full complete horror Blu-ray and DVD collection overview, and then doing the other genres at a later date. But also comment down below and let me know if you would like to see a full horror t-shirt collection overview, because I have so many horror t-shirts, and I think that would be pretty cool and pretty entertaining as well. Again, I'm the Jay Sloan. Comment and subscribe. And as always, guys, keep it horror. Peace.